more than 10 represented political parties that have approached us, represented in different municipality councils, who said that they would want to form part of the Mayibuye consultation process. And these parties come from all corners of South Africa. We have also received a list of volunteers through the online platform which we had established, a form which was filled to ask ordinary South Africans who have got access to online or websites and social media platforms to say they should volunteer. We are deeply humbled by the confidence of those that came forward to pledge their solidarity and volunteer their time for the consultation process that we're embarking on. And the number of people that we got to receive as volunteers is adequate to could constitute a full organization as a political movement or political party in South Africa. Out of the people that we have, we can be able, as the Mayibuye Consultation team, we can be able to identify leadership structures in all the 4,634 wards of South Africa, leadership structures in all the 257 regions, sub-regions or municipalities, in all the 54 regions or districts, and all the 9 provincial leadership spheres. So we are in a space now with the number of volunteers to could constitute a fully fledged national organization that will be able to do the work that it's assigned to do. What is inspiring about the volunteers and people who came closer to this particular process is that the people who came closer come from all political parties, including those that are in the government of national unity, from the ANC, from the Democratic Alliance, from the EFF, from Umkhonto weSizwe. We also have even incumbent councillors, some of whom have already resigned and offered to resign for them to form part of the process of the consultation on what is to be done. We have received very powerful and inspiring input from different sectors of society. But what stands out of the submissions that we have received thus far is that those who are submitting to say we should form a political movement or party, they are saying that such a party must not just be a talking instrument or a party of complaints or a party of promises, of empty promises. They are saying that the party must be involved in social upliftment programs, inclusive of healthcare awareness, educational assistance programs, assistance with skills development in our communities, and a variety of other programs that are reachable and practical for a political movement or party to fulfill. And part of the submissions that we have received is, in addition to pursuit of thoroughgoing and fundamental program to transform South Africa's economy, we should also promote Black economic solidarity. Black economic solidarity meaning that we should encourage Black South Africans to support each other in businesses and entrepreneurial projects that they are in pursuit of. And the reason why such is proposed, and we fully agree with, is that Black people, Black South Africans, are recipient of more than R1 trillion annually in wages, in social grants, in whatever activities that they involve themselves in. but they spend upward of 80% of that trillion rand in businesses that are not owned by Black South Africans. So there is a spirit which is already being infused as to why shouldn't we pursue a program of Black economic solidarity which will lead to the collective upliftment of all our people. The rest of the other people, they circulate money amongst themselves. It's only us who give 80% of our income to other people, and we remain in a vicious circle of poverty. We are attracted to that perspective. We have also received very clear perspectives, even from our friends in other parts of the world, that whatever movement we constitute should have an anti-imperialist and anti-colonial program and agenda, must not be associated with the program of the imperialist West, must associate with nations that are organized under the BRICS plus bloc of progressive nations of the world. Part of the preliminary submissions that we have received is that we must always demonstrate utmost and optimal humility and respect for everyone. That we must be guided by the principle of Ubuntu. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. Munu imunu iban bangwan. There is also a very solid submission that we got from the traditional leaders that we have met thus far, that we should respect traditional leadership institutions and system, that we must also respect religious leaders. There's also a submission that instead of being a political party, we must be a UDF-like movement, like United Democratic Front type of a movement, which also accepts affiliate membership, meaning that civic organizations, youth organizations, and community-based organizations can join as organizations, and not just an organization where it is joined by one person, one membership form, and one membership card. Those are some of the submissions that we have been given thus far. We therefore have gathered here to say that despite the solid, profound, and inspiring submissions that we have received thus far, we are still committed to the process of consulting all the people of South Africa in all the sub-regions, in all the regions, in all the provinces. We still committing to speak to all the churches, to all the religious institutions, so that we can have a proper sense of what are the aspirations of all the people of South Africa. And based on that, ladies and gentlemen, the people of South Africa, we have constituted a Mayibuye National Consultation team, which is going to guide the process of consultations in all corners of South Africa. We should state that the principles that guided the composition of the National Consultation Team, the Mayibuye NCT, is that is gender balanced, 1. 2, it is balanced in terms of geographic representation. There is balance in terms of generational representation, meaning that it's not just young people, it is not only old people. There's different generations in the composition of the leadership. There's also balance in terms of skills, in terms of representation of different sectors. As was announced when I was called here, my name is Floyd Shivambu. I'm the national convener of the Mayibuye National Consultation Team and National Consultation Process to consult the people of South Africa. And we want to commit before we call the other leaders that have been identified for these roles, that we will do and conduct our work with utmost humility, diligence, consistency, and respect of everyone. That will not degenerate into insults and undermining of anyone in terms of how we articulate the positions that are going to come our way. We'll conduct ourselves in an appropriate and proper manner that will inspire confidence amongst the people of South Africa. The deputy conveners, we have got two deputy conveners of the Mayibuye consultation process. The deputy convener is Nolubabalo Mcinga from Sarah Bartman region in the Eastern Cape. Nolubabalo Mcinga is here. The other deputy convener is Robert Mwendo, who is also the president of the Mandahashu Workers Union of South Africa, which organizes EPWP workers and community workers. He's sitting with us as well here. The national coordinator is Pepile Cyprian Mahlaba from KwaZulu-Natal province. He is born in Mkanyakude, but he currently resides in eThekwini. The deputy coordinator is Gabsile Shongwe from Nhlanzeni in Mpumalanga province. Kanyamasa. He's a former MEC of Community Safety in the province of Mpumalanga. Deputy convener is Luda Libelo. It's from Gauteng province in Johannesburg, Luda. And then the TGO, which is the Treasurer General's Office, fundraiser and TGO functions, is with Menzi Magubane from KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga, the former TG. And then Tsepo Manuke from Gauteng province. The national chairperson is from the Northern Cape, Mabato Mokause. The deputy chairperson is Comrade Sipiwe Mkachwa. She is not with us here. She is from Nkomazi in Mpumalanga. She is presiding over a very urgent board meeting of the work that she runs in the province of Mpumalanga, but we will be able to know her, all of us, when the consultation process proceeds. The national organizer is Patrick Sindani from Gauteng province. He's a veteran organizer. And then the deputy national organizer is Lindy Spires from the Western Cape. She's joining us from the Western Cape. She's also the chief executive officer or director of Kratoa Institution. And then we also have in the national officials a chaplain who will participate in all meetings and activities of the organization, who is Archbishop Bafana Zondo from Everton. And then, comrades, so that we can be able to know the rest of the additional members, when we call the names of those that are in the leadership, they must come here so that they are seen by everyone else. And the people of South Africa get to know who is part of the consultation process. We've got Mweti Bila from Limpopo province. You can stand here, yes. And then we've got Bishop Vincent Jones from Mfuleni in Gauteng Province. Bishop Vincent Jones is an incumbent councillor and a member of the mayoral committee responsible for human settlements in Mfuleni municipality. We've got Lazola Ndamase from OR Tambo region in the Eastern Cape. The former Secretary General of SASPO. We've got Pro Koza from Hertzwande region in Mpumalanga province. We've got Mike Ngoveni from Nhlanzeni region in Mpumalanga province. We've got Tsilidzi Maraga from Vembe region in Limpopo province. We've got Nikelo Siwisa from Amatole region in the Eastern Cape province. We've got Sydney Baloyi from Johannesburg in the Gauteng province. He's a veteran broadcaster from Gauteng province. We've got Mputumeni Makedama from Mtlonto in OR Tambo in the Eastern Cape province. We've got Vusi Koza from eThekwini region in KwaZulu-Natal province, the chair. We've got Sanam Durumaj from Johannesburg, part of the leadership of Mawusa. We've got Sipokazi Mazamisa from Cape Metro in the Western Cape. That is Sanam Durumaj from Johannesburg, yes. We've got Dr. Talenta Biela from Gauteng province and is part of Medics. We've got Dr. Innocent Chauke from Gauteng province. We've got Pastor Bongiko Singulunga Elliot from King Tetwayo in KwaZulu-Natal province. Bishop. The bishop is coming to join us, yes. We've got Charles Mandla Masumbuka from Steve Tswete sub-region in Kangala region in Mpumalanga province. He used to be a deputy convener of what I don't know. We've got Mzwandile Goge from Gungundlovu region in the KwaZulu-Natal province. Ina hosi magona ba huma a Collins Chavani li abembe nabona balaka leadership ya national consultation process. We've got Vela Pindaba from Ekurhuleni, Gauteng province. We've got Sosko Opamukwena from Ekurhuleni, Gauteng province. Sosko was a regional coordinator, was responsible for elections here in the Ekurhuleni region. We've got Cedric Chauke from Johannesburg, Gauteng province. We've got Fana Mukwena from Fezile Dabi in the Free State province. So no matter how he tries, Fana Mukwena's name, the other name of Dr. Mandla will never disappear. We've got Patuli Tswalo from Capricorn region in Limpopo province. We've got Pat Mabandla from Mopani region in Limpopo province. We've got Daphne Sibambo from Skukune region in Limpopo province. We've got Advocate Tekiso from Dr. KK region in the Northwest province. We've got Cindy Somalatu from Tshwane, but originally from Lujweleputswa in the Free State province. We've got Patricia Raisibe from the West Rand in the Gauteng province. We've got Musa Novela from Johannesburg in the Gauteng province. We've got Maseda Nkuzana from Johannesburg in the Gauteng province. We've got Tumelo Mlangeni from Johannesburg in the Gauteng province. We've got Pastor Dumisani Mbata Shandu from Ekurhuleni in the Gauteng province. We've got Viper Makamu from Limpopo province, I think from the University of Limpopo, former SRC president. Yes. We've got Mzwake Mpulo from Gungundovu in KwaZulu-Natal province. We've got Siposenkosi Gwavu from Amatole in the Eastern Cape province. We've got Stembiso Dlangamanda from Umkanyakude. It's from Jozini in KwaZulu-Natal province, the former coordinator. We've got Tseko Mafanya from Fezile Dabi in the Free State province. We've got Victor Nyembe from Mangaung in the Free State province. We've got Michael Tsoteti from Hertzbande in Mpumalanga province. We've got Sam Zandamela from Hertzbande in Mpumalanga province. We've got Bishop Tulani Mkize from Ilembe in KwaZulu-Natal province. He says he's born and bred in Amaskra, but he's working full-time in Ilembe region now. We've got Alfred Skosana from Kangala. We've got Asonela Melapi from Buffalo City Metropolitan Municipality in the Eastern Cape province. We've got Tandokazi Geledu from Jokabi region in Elundini in the Eastern Cape province. We've got Letters Mtombeni from Johannesburg in the Gauteng province. We've got Patricia Noyo Blankenberg from Cape Metro in the Western Cape province. We've got Tembile Kala in Madibeng in the Northwest province. We've got Lifam Lungisi Chakela from the Northwest province. We've got Lemuhang Mokote from John Taule Haitiwe region in the Northern Cape province. We've got, the last one is Irene Taibos from Francis Bard region in the Northern Cape. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the leadership that is going to lead the process of national consultations to ask what is to be done in the political developments of South Africa. This collective is going to crisscross the whole of South Africa to listen to the people. And we are, as the leadership collective, open to additional skills and additional sectors and additional constituencies who would want to still participate in this process. out of this leadership collective and those that we're going to interact with in different provinces and regions, we're going to constitute provincial consultation teams, regional consultation teams, which will make sure that there is not a single sub-region or municipality of the 257 in South Africa that are not visited before we take a decision about constituting a political movement for the future. When we had a briefing yesterday with some of the leaders that got to arrive yesterday, the principles which we said must guide all of us. Number one is that there must not be gatekeeping. No one of us must say those who will come and participate later in this process are mafikizolo. All of us, we must welcome people and respect them, whatever period they are convinced to participate in this particular process. The other principle that we established is that there is not going to be factionalism amongst ourselves here. And if there was factionalism in the organizations that we came from, don't cross with those factionalist tendencies to this side of the organization. So if in a province of Mpumalanga, for instance, you belonged to one of the three components, if you are all this side now, we are together this side, there is no this one or the other one. We're going to work together. And all of us, in terms of how we conduct our work, we should conduct our work with humility, and we should listen to the people. We all agreed that listening is possibly one of the most potent instruments of persuasion. In addition to the identified leaders who are going to guide this process, we also are going to identify and establish a council of elders, which will be elders and people who will be taken from different sectors in the whole of South Africa. So in the work that we do, once we have consolidated the report, we will then go and submit such a report to the Council of Elders. And the entire process, once we have processed the report qualitatively and quantitatively, we are going to then call a national convention or a national conference, which is going to formalize the outcomes of the consultation process. If the outcomes of the consultation process is that we must launch a political party or movement, the national convention is going to do exactly that. And then we will then prepare, if the mandate is that we must contest the 2026 local government elections and the 2029 general elections, we are going to do so and win those elections decisively. But all of that is dependent on the work that we're going to do in different communities. The people of South Africa, all of you are called upon with humility from all of us to be tolerant with the process that we're engaged in, and make meaningful contributions, shape a movement if it's a movement that we are going to pursue. Give content and character to how we will deal with everything else that we have to deal with. Let us move away from organizations that are nothing but personal fiefdoms. Let us move away from organizations that are nothing but family projects. Let us constitute national movements that are representative of all our people, that are honest, that are transparent, that will inspire hope. All of us, the reason why we said we must consult is because we think that the organizations that are supposed to be the fighting instruments on behalf of the oppressed masses of our people are not adequate enough to could fight the battles ahead. We don't have confidence in the ANC. We don't have confidence in the MK. We don't have confidence in the EFF. And those are the three biggest black organizations. We are going to open to listen as to what is to be done, and that will guide us as to what do we do moving forward. Thank you very much, Nkomo. You can see. Siyabonga.